Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I am really excited for today and what I'm going to be doing. So, if you're new here, hello, my name is Chloe, and if you're not new here, hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about Wings of Starlight, the novel, and Wings of Starlight, the manga. So, if you have not already watched my Wings of Starlight video, please go and check it out after, because I'm not going to do a review on this book because I already have done a review, so there will be not really any spoilers. But I'll just be comparing the two, discussing them and all of that. And I'm so excited to be getting into this because I am a Disney Fairies fan, if you didn't already know. And they are just, we'll talk about it. So, if you like this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. Please check and make sure that if you are subscribed and you want to be, that you still are, because apparently YouTube is unsubscribing people. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. Turn on the post notifications if you want to see that I post every Monday and Thursday. And please comment down below anything you like, as long as it's really nice. I answer every comment if I'm able to, or if I see it come up. But yes. So, Wings of Starlight by Alison Saft. This is the first one in the Disney Fairies kind of YA romance books. I don't know if this is a series. It is, I think, going to be like a series, because we have another book coming out in August the 4th, called Wings of Reverie. And that is not written by Alison Saft, but that is written by somebody else who I cannot remember the name of. And that is about Periwinkle. This one obviously is about Queen Clarion and her relationship with Lord Mallory before Tinkerbell. So I've had this and I rated this a 5-star. This was a great book. This was definitely something that I missed in the Disney Fairy universe, because obviously we only hear snippets of what Queen Clarion says to Tinkerbell in Secret of the Wings, the movie. We don't understand the whole extent of the story, but now we can. So this is the book that essentially shows us the romance between Queen Clarion and Lord Mallory in more detail. There is no sex, there is no sexual scenes, or there is no inappropriate things. This is strictly for not children, but teenagers. And it is appropriate for everybody. There's no drug references or violence. But yes, this is such a cute book. And the cover is really nice as well. I like this cover more than the Wings of Reverie version. Wings of Reverie cover that's coming out. But I definitely thought that they could have done better with the cover for Wings of Reverie. But I'm not going to say anything until I make that review, which I will when it comes out. But yes, so this book, the Wings of Starlight manga, has recently come out, and this is not by this is not by Alison Saft. This is written by somebody else and drew by somebody else, but it's based on the story of Wings of Starlight by Alison Saft. So it says, let's have a look. This was published this year, by the way, because I recently got it when it came out. So it's based on the novel by Alison Saft. The script is by Stacey King. The storyboards is Alice Borganti, and the main art is Sarah Cerruti. So, yeah, I don't know any of those. But if you are familiar with manga, you know that the correct way to read a manga is not left to right, it is right to left. So this is the front, and this is the spine, and this is the back. But looking at Wings of Starlight, they are opposite each other. And that is how mangas always are. So you always read a manga from essentially back to front, how you'd read a regular book. So it does have chapters in it. It has a total of, well, this is book 1. There is going to be book 2 coming out this year, at the end of this year, so stay tuned for that. I think there's 7 chapters that I can see. So I think it yes. So this is volume 1. It has 7 chapters. It coincides with this. So like, I think what happens in chapters 1 to 7 in this book happen in 1 to 7 in this. But yes, there will be another book coming out at the end of this year. So stay tuned for volume 2. I have not yet read this, by the way, so I have no idea how it is to read or to look at. But I have read the YA book, and I'm presuming that it'll be along the same lines. I know the story anyway, so obviously you're reading it from back to front. So the art style is quite cute. The chapters are quite basic. They're like that. But we've got the animation, if you'd call it animation style, or the drawing style is like this. So it's really cute. It is well detailed. You know which character is which. It is not in colour, so I hope that they specify which is which. And all of the monsters as well are really well drawn. I'm just really excited to be able to see what I have imagined in this book, because you get a visual picture in this book compared to the first one. So I'll read you the blurb, even if you don't know the story, or if you do know the story. This is what the blurb looks like, by the way. We've got Clarion there. And you can also tell that Clarion looks very different in both. She's got her hair down in this one, she's got her hair up in this one, so... But Lord Mallory looks exactly the same. And slightly cuter as well. Because obviously I didn't get the hardback version of this. So I don't get Lord Mallory's face on the back. Whereas I got the manga of this. So Clarion may be the future queen of Pixie Hollow. But she knows she has a lot to learn. For starters, she doesn't know anything about what happens in the Winter Woods. Apart from her world, no warm season fairy has ventured into for centuries. That is, until reports of a monster crossing from winter into spring begins to emerge. Clarion sees defeating this threat as an opportunity to prove that she is worthy of her new role, but instead of a monster, Clarion finds Mallory, the Winterwood's young guardian. As they join forces to save their realms, an unexpected bond grows between them, but the cost of their love could turn out to be just as dangerous as the nightmare monsters that plague Pixie Hollow. So yes, I'm so excited, and I will be getting volume 2. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!